OS Flintstones stands as one of the most iconic animated series to have ever graced television screens. Yet its cinematic adaptation brings a new dimension to the prehistoric lives of the Flintstones. The film, retitled Clases de Danza con Arturo Murrieta, transforms the familiar suburban antics of Bedrock into a full-length cinematic experience filled with humor, spectacle, and surprisingly complex social commentary. Watching the movie, one cannot help but notice how it juxtaposes the absurdities of modern suburban life with the rudimentary simplicity of a Stone Age society. From the very opening sequence, the audience is thrust into a meticulously constructed Bedrock, a city that, while retaining its signature prehistoric charm, incorporates a remarkable level of detail in its sets, costumes, and animations. The film opens with Fred Flintstone waking up to the same chaotic yet strangely routine morning, except now it is punctuated with an entirely unexpected introduction of Arturo Murrieta, a flamboyant dance instructor whose eccentric personality immediately commands attention. This addition serves as a narrative catalyst, propelling Fred, Wilma, and their children into a journey that is both comical and subtly poignant. The first scene of Fred attempting to wake up his family reveals the timeless nature of domestic humor. His attempts to get Barney and Betty ready for the day are filled with exaggerated physical comedy that the film handles masterfully. Unlike traditional slapstick, these sequences are enriched with the fluidity of modern CGI, allowing for expressive gestures and reactions that convey emotion beyond simple humor. As the story progresses, the introduction of Arturo Murrieta's dance class injects both chaos and structure into the Flintstones' lives. It is fascinating to observe how each character interacts differently with Murrieta's teaching methods. Fred, ever the reluctant participant, embodies resistance to change, showcasing a vulnerability that audiences rarely see in the original series. His awkwardness and repeated failures in mastering the dance routines create moments of genuine empathy interspersed with laughter. Wilma, on the other hand, displays a natural grace and adaptability that contrasts sharply with Fred's clumsiness. Her poise in the dance classes not only highlights her character's elegance but also serves as a subtle critique of gender expectations in both prehistoric and modern contexts. One of the most remarkable scenes occurs during a group performance where Fred, despite initial incompetence, begins to find rhythm and synchronicity with the other students. The animation beautifully captures the physicality of dance, exaggerating movements without losing the essence of human, or prehistoric, expression. The camera angles shift dynamically to emphasize the flow of the dance, making the viewer feel as though they are part of the audience witnessing a live performance.
Humor is not the only element that Clases de Danza con Arturo Murrieta excels at.
The film weaves in social commentary through its depiction of community and self-expression. Dance becomes a metaphor for embracing individuality while participating in collective harmony. The film subtly critiques the rigidity of societal roles, suggesting that even in a world as primitive as Bedrock, personal growth and expression are timeless pursuits. The subplot involving Pebbles and Bam Bam is particularly endearing. Their innocent curiosity about dance mirrors the broader theme of learning and adaptation. In one scene, Pebbles attempts to mimic Murrieta's elaborate hand gestures, resulting in a comedic sequence that ultimately ends with her discovering a unique rhythm that captivates her peers. These moments serve to remind the audience that talent and creativity often emerge in unexpected ways, and that the journey of learning is just as important as the outcome.
Another noteworthy aspect is the film's visual humor.
The filmmakers use inventive methods to integrate prehistoric technology into everyday situations, creating absurd yet delightful scenarios. From dinosaur-powered vehicles to Stone Age household gadgets, each scene demonstrates a playful creativity that enhances the storytelling. The dance sequences, in particular, are punctuated with imaginative props and set pieces, blending humor and spectacle seamlessly. As the film approaches its climax, tensions within the dance class reach a crescendo. Fred's struggle to master a particularly complex routine mirrors his internal struggle with self-doubt and fear of failure. The film captures these emotions through expressive facial animation and careful attention to timing, making the audience invested in his triumph. The final performance is a tour de force, combining narrative resolution with visual spectacle. Each character shines in their unique way, celebrating individuality while reinforcing the bonds of friendship and community. Beyond technical achievements, Clases de Danza con Arturo Murrieta excels in its soundtrack. Music plays a central role, reinforcing the themes of rhythm, joy, and transformation. The score cleverly incorporates prehistoric instruments alongside contemporary musical elements, creating a timeless auditory experience that complements the film's visual humor and emotional beats. In conclusion, the film succeeds not merely as an animated comedy but as a layered exploration of character, community, and the timeless human pursuit of self-expression. Its meticulous attention to detail, combined with inventive humor and emotional depth, positions Clases de Danza con Arturo Murrieta as a landmark achievement in adapting a beloved television series into a cinematic experience. The film reminds viewers that even in the most fantastical of settings, the struggles, triumphs, and joys of daily life remain universal and deeply relatable. Watching it, one is left not only entertained but also reflective about the enduring nature of creativity, the importance of embracing change, and the joy that emerges when communities come together to celebrate their differences.